When you see, like for instance, the 2 nights ago, I believe it was, the actual medicine man came and showed us, the local medicine man showed us artifacts and clothing and different articles that they've used and the traditions behind each item, and just the respect and the stories he had to tell. It was just incredible. It was beyond description. It was just an honor to be there. I will more than likely look at things a little bit differently and look at those different beliefs, people who have certain beliefs that are different than my own. I'm going to look at those people as being more equal to myself rather than different. I'm going to look at, again, for the similarities and look for opportunities and things that we have in common as opposed to things that are differences, rather. And it's just going to make me overall more aware of things.
It was both a challenge and an inspiration. Challenge on many levels: physical, spiritual, a soul challenge. An inspiration, because I did not expect to meet the Navajos, the Apaches, the Hopis, the Buddhists, more Catholics, and find out that we are all one. I would say if you can find the time to go, make the time to go, and it's just an awesome experience. It's life-changing. It's eye-opening. It's inspiring. It awakens something in your soul that you never knew you had there before. If anything, my Catholic faith has been strengthened greatly by this experience. I came here thinking that I did already have a strong faith, but just seeing the way all the different people here, no matter what their walk of life is or has been, the way they each practice their own faith, that in the end we all have one creator. And we worship him in our own ways, and being able to see the word of God being lived out, not just being words on a page that one listens to or reads, but seeing them out in practice has been something that has strengthened my faith greatly.
Well, one of the big highlights for me was when we went over to the camp of the girl who was going to be having her sunrise ceremony this weekend. and after that particular evening, meeting her uncle. And just because of the enculturation that we've been going through, the statement that he made was that we basically have become part of his family and his brother, and that we have a responsibility to, carry what we've learned to other people, so other people can understand the Apache people a little bit more completely, and that by doing that we really extend his family roots into other areas of the world. Well, from a spiritual standpoint, what's moved me is that people are people no matter where they live or what they do, and that as human beings and from a spiritual standpoint, we do have a connection with everybody. And this trip really intensified that particular type of feeling. And from a faith-based standpoint, it's how do I put this faith to work now? And I feel I have a responsibility to do something with what I've learned here. What you get out of it makes you a better person, and it gives you the opportunity to go out and make people better themselves.
My general impressions of being on this trip, it's just a great honor and an opportunity to understand, but through experience, not through the intellectual means of acquiring wisdom, but to understand through experience, to actually understand the Native American culture, the Indian culture, through the ceremonies, through the words of the elders, through the people, and through so many different ways through the music and through the sweat. Of course, the sweat for me was beautiful, and it was a way for me to understand again that, or to emphasize again, that all of the great traditions, all of the great wisdom comes from the same source. So the sweat was beautiful, and it was an experience where we were able to feel the sense of community and love. And the Changing Woman ceremony is amazing, a way to witness the peoples coming together. This is an opportunity to grow and to know yourself through reflection and through the wisdom of the elders, and by having yet a greater understanding of the Native American people. There's strengths in the Catholic tradition, and for me personally, just to see the Franciscan order, how they interact with community without fear, overcoming tremendous, without any fear of the consequences of their actions, not worried about their own life, but to serve others completely where the needs are. That's a great lesson for us, and I think interacting with the Catholics in the group, and not just Father Eddie, and being inspired by his ability to do that here in this community, but the other Catholics as well. We have a lot to learn from them, and at the same time, I think there's a reciprocal prayer and a reciprocal experience that I think we're learning from each other, and everybody goes away better from this experience.